And they would get on there and they would put the lyrics up on the TV, and there would be a bouncing ball every time the note would hit on that particular syllable, and people would sit at home and they would sing along. It was called Sing Along with Mitch Miller. He was famous because he used to do this. And I got a great story that goes with this. But he used to direct the people by doing this. He'd make this little square like this. In, up, and down. In, out, up, down, in, out, up, down. Anyway, he was famous for that. People used to make fun of it, you know. People would be singing at home and doing that thing along with him. Well, I was a kid, and I went to the St. John's Gonzaga football game in Washington, D.C. Two major Catholic schools produce a lot of
That's
athletes.
back when you used to listen to stuff on a radio that was like real.
Yes, on a real radio. Anyway,
Does that thing even work?
it will work. I just got to get the cord for
What
it.
battery?
Or put batteries in it. I need to see batteries. Anyway,
Sorry.
I'm not a student at St. John's. I'm not a student at Gonzaga. I'm just going because someone had a ticket to the football game. I want to go see the football game, so off I go. I'm up in the stands above the band director for St. John's. And I'm talking to somebody, and he's directing the band. And it reminds me of Mitch Miller. And I was, you know, I'd seen Mitch Miller that weekend. And so I was talking about Mitch Miller. I was doing this thing here. Well, apparently the band director must have thought I was a student at the school, and I was being a wise ass. Because he stopped. They stopped playing. They just looked at him. He got down off his little pony, walked up the stairs, walked up to me, and stuck me in the leg with his baton. And then turned around and walked all the way back down. We were all just sitting there stuck like, what the hell? What's all
So you
that about?
stopped the St. John's band.
I stopped the St. John's band just so he could come up and stick me in the leg with his baton. I didn't do anything about it. You know, he didn't hurt me really or anything else like that, but I was absolutely floored. I said, my God, they actually do stuff like that here. That was in those days, you could put your hands on a student. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you something. As a professional, there's some students who need hands laid upon them.
That's right.
Let me tell you something.
I agree.
Nothing wrong with some disciplinary problems. A bar of soap on the floor in the bathroom wouldn't cure it. All right, next thing. Lindsay Lohan's out of jail. What do we think of this?
I called it.
Do we give a damn?
I called it.
Yeah, you did. You did call it. You said she wouldn't be in there long. She'd be out soon. Anyway,
I said 2 weeks tops.
all right, and she went straight from there, though. She had to go straight into rehab. So she's
Again?
yeah. But you know what she's going to do now, right?
Get back.
She's been cast as Linda Lovelace. In the Linda Lovelace story. They're making the movie. You know, you wouldn't know who Linda Lovelace was, of course, but she was a porn.
Most famous.
Yeah, she was a porn star. How do you know? Linda Lovelace made a famous movie called Deep Throat. I guess this is tight casting.
Was Jerron
This is going to be
Jeremy
method
in it?
acting.
Was Ron Jeremy in it?
I don't know. I have never
This
seen the movie.
This is way before Ron Jeremy's show.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie. I know I've been to a few stag parties, but I don't think I've ever seen the movie.
It's a long, long time ago.
All right. Shark Week is this week.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, it's
watched it
awesome.
today, yeah.
Oh, man. Some of this high-speed photography. Have you seen the one with the sharks out shooting up the...
Yeah.
God, what was that? What's that particular show? Shark gymnastics or something. I don't know what they call it. They're leaping out of the water. The sharks are breaching. And they're using these incredible... What is it? 2,500 frames per second
I
or
watched
something like
two
that?
shows back to back last night on that.
Oh man, I can sit there and watch that stuff all day. Let me tell you something. You're in the safety of your living room and your sphincter is puckering when that thing comes up out of that water after that seal. And this is why I will not surf anywhere where there are marine mammals. Won't do it. They're out of
Yeah,
the
but the
lines.
interesting thing is that they said those sharks come very close to shore, and they really have very little interest in the surfers and people.
Yeah, they show very little. And they come, like you said, they come within 100 yards of shore. They know the surfers are there. But they're after the seals. Hmm?
Just stay tuned.
It only takes one with a bad attitude. Those seals are too quick. These people, they're easy to catch, and they make the cutest looks on their faces when they see it, you know?
Well, the statistics for the amount of seals that they actually snag,
It's only like 1%.
yeah, it's very low.
No,
I
it's-
had no idea there were that many
It's only
seals.
like
Yeah.
it's only like 700 to 800 seals out of like 60,000.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That get killed.
But I had no idea there were that many damn seals on that island.
A lot of seals on the... It was...
Holy crap.
Was I once saw this wonderful cartoon of these two sharks talking in the water, and they're going out and they're eating people in these life rings, like the Titanic went down and stuff like that. And the guy goes, "I'm going back for that one because I not only love the crunchy outside, I love the soft center." You know.
Yeah, so we're all
It's okay. So Shark Week, if you're not watching that, we highly recommend it. Leonardo DiCaprio has backed out of a movie commitment with guess who? Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is going to be making a movie about the Vikings, very similar in its theme to like Braveheart and The Patriot and other movies of that ilk that he's done. He's directing the film. I don't know who's going to be in it, but Leonardo DiCaprio backed out of that. So he said, "No, there's not a chance in hell I'm going to be doing this with Mel Gibson."
You know, DiCaprio.
I just can't see DiCaprio as a Viking.
These guys just get so self-righteous and pious. But it depends on the situation. You know.
Yeah.
If this guy was a flaming homosexual that was accused of pedophilia.
Yeah, pedophilia is okay actually in Hollywood.
They wouldn't have a problem.
Pedophilia is okay.
If this was Roman Polanski right now directing this movie, DiCaprio wouldn't have one problem with it at all.
No, and DiCaprio had no problem in making him doing Shutter Island for Martin Scorsese, who came out in support of Roman Polanski. Sure, he's a pedophile, but come on, he's so talented. I swear to God, that's the kind of stuff they were saying.
Sure.
Oh yeah, but he's so talented. He's made such contributions. Okay, sure. So we're going to let the guy sodomize 13-year-olds who are crying and screaming, "Please don't do this." But he's so talented. Who would believe Leonardo DiCaprio is a Viking anyway? Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga speaks out. She did a concert in Arizona. People try to get her not to do it. She spoke out against Arizona's immigration law. As a matter of principle. Yeah. Well, you know what? It didn't stop her from taking the money, though.
Although she's very rich, man.
Yeah, it didn't stop her from going and collecting the money in Arizona and then stand there and tell the people of Arizona, piss on you.
This chick's
Lady Gaga.
She's a photo op whore. I mean, that was just a total photo op there for her.
Sure.
She's a lot like Jesse Jackson. She goes where the cameras are.
Well, I'd like to thank Lady Gaga for putting her tits away long enough to give us a moral lesson. Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
Did you write that?
I did. You should use it. If it's any good. We want to thank Lady Gaga for putting her tits away long enough to give us a lesson on morality. No jail and probably no probation for Charlie Sheen.
I just heard on the radio that
Beats the shit out of his wife again.
He's going to get 30 days of rehab, and he's going back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, they set the whole thing up so it wouldn't interrupt the shooting, the filming for 2.5 Men. There you go.
That's good.
I knew last week, because they're still showing the reruns, this is how not serious they were about, the whole thing came out that Charlie Sheen may not be part of the series or whatever. But I was sitting watching a rerun last week, and I said to Karen, they wouldn't be showing these reruns right now if he wasn't coming back.
Oh God, no, yeah.
I mean, it was a done deal.
They actually worked out his sentence so he could go to his job.
Sure.
Your Honor, I know I held up the liquor store, but my boss is expecting me to report to the line tomorrow. Could I go to jail in the afternoon?
Is that he has a wife.
Yeah, no kidding. And he's like Mel Gibson. They're famous for beating the shit out of him, and then getting on TV and just being bleeding hearts for women's causes. So anyway, that is entertainment for us, though.
I bet you Charlie Sheen would have done that movie with.
He should contact Charlie Sheen.
There you go.
They got a lot in common. Beat the shit out of their wives. We'll be right back with ColorRadio.com.